This AgVision program is made possible through the generous support of Syngenta Seeds NK brand, the results you need, the freedom to choose. And by Farms.com, ag news, market prices, ag careers, and farm real estate. You'll find it all at Farms.com.
Our question for the Top Manager team this week comes from a young producer in Ontario who asks, what would be your best advice to a young farmer who wants to get started in the business but is dealing with a short cash flow?
Well, there's still opportunities in farming and to get started in farming, and we certainly have examples of how young farmers have successfully done it. But what they've done is they've looked at creative and innovative ways to get involved in farming. So that really means paying close attention to the costs and the prices and making sure you have a good profit margin. But certainly innovation is key to getting started. The best advice I guess I could share, and this is from talking with other young farmers, is get a mentor. Get someone who can help you through some innovative creative thinking, and get someone who can really help you with the numbers. And that's the key to getting started successfully in farming, is know really right up front what the costs are and what the opportunities are, and get someone to help.
Well, first of all, I'm going to assume that there isn't a home farm, or at least not one that's large enough to take on another partner. And there really isn't any magic formula. I mean, most people start off by working off the farm and starting farming part-time. Another option would be to seek out an existing operator that's looking for a successor or an equity sharing partner. For example, in the U.S., there are these farm link programs that a lot of the states run to match up people looking for successors to come back to the operation where they don't have family. Another thing would be, I think people need to focus more on the higher margin niche opportunities that are more management rather than capital intensive when you're trying to get off the ground. And the other, just to help out where you're short of capital, would be to consider arrangements with existing farmers where you can trade labor for equipment, or to custom hire work rather than going out and buying things that require large capital investments.
Well, we are in an industry that has very limited entry capacity, largely because it's such a capital-intensive business. It's low margin, so unless you marry it or inherit it, it's very difficult to come into the business. So if you really have a strong application to get into the industry and you don't have the marry or inherit route, some of the most successful methods have been people who have developed an apprenticeship or formed a limited partnership arrangement with someone else who has that capital already. And your best chance of success is if you can come into that arrangement demonstrating that you have unique skills either in personnel or finance or technology adoption that can complement the resources already in that business. Ideally, you could negotiate a compensation package and a revenue sharing package that would help you to benefit financially from what you've provided in addition to just getting compensation for your time. Ideally, you would want to have a buyout arrangement or a buy-in arrangement where you could eventually start accumulating capital in that business if it succeeds.